Hi guys, hope you're keeping well. Here playing some Evil West, new game plus 2, I think, on Evil difficulty. Just completed an previous Evil difficulty playthrough, and I thought I'd kind of just showcase, I guess, the first level and just talk you through maybe some of the kind of combos and different kind of mechanics that the game offers. I think it's an excellent game, and I would definitely recommend you checking it out if you like that kind of fast-paced kind of first-person shooter. Especially the combos, I think that's what sets this game apart. It's an element of freedom around how to approach destroying enemies. So I'll try and showcase a little bit of that as we go through this level. As you can see, it's linear, but it also has these kind of cinematic moments regarding your character. So that's just the type of game it is. Like that, for example. So to give you an idea of the weapons we have, on the bottom right, you can see you've got on the left section a flamethrower, on the right section chain gun. The section underneath is your grenade. The section at the top shows you whether you've got your crossbow enabled, which I've got now, or if I press up on the D-pad, it changes to a bullet. And you can see his backpack changes as I flick through it, so between a rifle and the crossbow. Then on the left-hand side, you've got a special kind of lightning bolt thing, which will disable all enemies in the area for a certain period of time, electrocutes them, and you're able to then damage them. Obviously, on the right, you've got your heal. On the left is your shotgun. And then down at the bottom, I'm assuming that's like a reload or something. I'm not sure. He reloads automatically. But anyway, here we go. I love being able to kind of drag enemies to you. You can just keep them airborne, or you can drag them. Kind of shoot them, or juggle them a couple of times, shoot them. You can also slam them into the ground, so I'll try and demonstrate that with the next one. Okay, let's see. There you go, nice slam. Nice. Or you can just bash them once you electrocute them. I've got a certain perk that gives me back energy. As you can see at the bottom there, underneath my health bar, I've got some small kind of, well, there's 5 kind of energy items. And the more I fill those up, the more I can do like a devastating combo, which kind of very quickly can destroy enemies in the area. Collect money across the way. That gives you options to purchase perks and things like that. You can chuck enemies into other enemies. Basically use them as almost ammunition, really. Use them as bombs. I think the game calls it cannonballing. You can go towards enemies, or you can drag them towards you, whichever one you prefer in combat. Flamethrower there. Then you've got kind of little traversals. Some levels have got puzzle areas as well. So this is quite cool. So you get the environmental elements. So here you see the spikes there, spikes over there. There's some more down here. And this is an area, I guess, that introduces you to the idea of being able to throw enemies against some of these things to destroy them. So we'll do like that. I wasn't close enough, actually. Okay, let's do it with this one. You have to be at a certain distance to be able to use them. There we go. The game also offers you TNT crates, so you can use that also. There we go. So really, when you're in the zone and you've got certain upgrades that go, I guess, benefit your kind of play style, then you're able to really get into a really fluid way of playing and fluid combat. You can also interrupt enemies' attacks or some of their special attacks, so when they glow orange, you can interrupt them by kicking them, like that. Shotgun. There we go. You finish it off with a kill move. Similar to what a glory kill would be in Doom Eternal, basically. So I showcase here the grenade. I've got an update on it which gives someone a lightning tornado. So it'll be pretty extreme on these enemies. There we go. Obviously this is the first level, so I've completely overkilled them there. Chain gun. Kill move again. He's one of our NPCs that gives us a hand in some of the elements of the first level.
Jesus. Christ. Worst damn barbecue ever.
So we'll go down here. It's got these elements of kind of small or short traversals or cinematics which you haven't got control over. So you can obviously, you know, I can change back into my crossbow. It's an electrified crossbow. Obviously, as you can see. I love this. The unlimited juggle. What have we got now? So we do the electrified, there we go, across the game, across the area, sorry. Then I can go into this kind of combo of just absolutely annihilating different enemies. And as you can see, I've used up my energy cells. It utilizes 4 of them to be able to engage that. So it's about resource management as well. That's why I compare it to something like Doom Eternal. It has that kind of element where, okay, if you want to get some energy back, then you need to do some certain moves on enemies. If you want some health back, you do certain moves as well. And you obviously get the kind of perks that you want that enable to benefit your playstyle. So say if you'd rather have a playstyle that focuses around having your energy topped up, then you go for that kind of perk. If you'd rather have a playstyle that focuses on topping up your health more often, then you go for that as well. So it's just different ways of doing it, basically. These are the kind of cinematics that you get, I guess. You don't have control over how quickly he goes up the ladder or anything like that. It's all kind of scripted for you.
I'll take that.
I think it works quite well. I mean, it's not meant to be a absolutely open world kind of experience, you know. It's supposed to have an element of scriptedness to it, guiding you through the areas. But I think it works quite well. I like the environments. I like the graphics. I think the enemies can be a little bit rough around the edges, if you want to put it that way. But still, they do the job. And the main thing is that it's incredibly fun to play. There we go, catapulted him into that. bunch enemies together, as you saw there. You can kind of chuck a load of enemies at the same time up into the air, rather than having to do it kind of one by one, you know. And that comes with the perks and with the upgrades. So it's kind of one of your larger enemies. I think this might be at the end now of the level. So obviously I've got stronger weapons than probably he's bargaining on me having. There we go. So we made very light work of him. Normally this wouldn't be your experience on level 1, because the idea is that it kind of gets you to gets you used to kind of different you know, environments, I guess, different mechanics, different enemies, and it introduces you them at a very good pace, I think. So you're able to kind of get used to what the game is trying to do. So yeah, that's the end of the first level. So once I go into the carriage, a cutscene is going to play. So yeah, I hope you found that kind of useful as a little bit of a taster if you're wondering whether to try this game or not. If you're into fast and hectic first-person shooters that gives you a lot of flexibility, a lot of movement, a lot of fun combos, I would definitely recommend you checking it out. I think it's a really fun game to just pick up and go. The only thing I don't understand why they didn't include this is a level select option. Once you complete the game, why can't you go and just replay certain levels? That's really frustrating that you have to, if you want to experience it again, you have to just go through the whole game again. You can't just select a level. That's really annoying. Also, horde mode would have been fantastic, especially for the kind of combat it offers. To be able to just enjoy that combat loop in a very hectic way would have been great. So those are my only two complaints, I'd say. But I really enjoy it. It's just great fun. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I'll catch you all very soon.